700 go. 500 go, 5.5, 550, and 500 to give half to be mom and 50 where to be 500 to be mom and 600 to give half where to be 600, 6.5, at $600 on it, give 50 where to be 600 to give half, at $600 on them, want to be 50 where to be 600 need half to be 50 where to be 600 have 7, at 7 to 7 where to be 600 to be mom and 7 where to be 7 no half, at 700 give half, no 8, at 800 where I got 7.5 way in the back, need to be 800, at 800 where to be 7 to be mom and 8 where to be 7.5, 800 you want to be 8, you want to be 800, at 800 where 7.5, 800, Mr. Kaufman at 750. 32. That's the 6 mile heifer, you betcha. Thank you. Who'll give me 700 in the next choice? 500 go, 6 quarter. I'd bid about 600, give half, where to bid about 600, bid give half, a bit about 50, where to bid about 600, 6.5. At 600, you better go 50, where 600, 650. At 50, now 50, where to bid about 600, get half. I'll bid give half, a bit about 50, now 7. At 7, bid 7, where to bid about 6, now bid about 700, where to give half, 700. Sold it Donnie O's way at 650. 56 is the heifer. Rhea Radix, thank you very much. The Lazy MC heifer, good choice. Give me 700. 500 go. Had $500 on it, where 450. 400 to bid 5 bid, now half. I'd bid 500 to bid half, to bid 50, 600, 600, where to bid 5, to bid mom and 600, 600 half. At 600 to bid half, to give half, to give 7, 7, 7, 7. At 600 to bid mom and 7, where to bid 700, where to bid half, to bid 700, 6.5, 700. I sold it 650. T-Bar K again. 44. The Teron heifer, good job. Give him 500, let's go with it. 500 on your next choice. 5, 600. Add $600 on it. Where to bid 5 to bid mom and 600. Where to bid 5, 600, 600 is all. I'd bid $500 on it. Give $600 on it. Where to bid 5, 50, not 50. Where to bid 500. To bid half. To bid go 50. Where to bid 5, 5.5. I sold it $500, Mr. McKenzie. Isabella takes lot number 51. Sure. Diamond T heifer, lot 51 for Isabella, and Rowan's going to take 74. That, you betcha. Good SVR heifer, you betcha. Who'll give 500? Take your next choice. 500 go. I'd bid $500 on it. Where to get 5? Give me 300. Take it. I'd bid $300 on it. Where to bid 300 to bid bomb 3 to bid $300 on it. Where to bid 3 to bid bomb 200 go. At 2.5. I'd bid 200 to bid 50. Where to bid 203. Now 4. Now 5. 405 bid. I'd bid 400 to bid 5. You got Billy. I'd bid 4 no 5. Where to bid 400 to bid 5 to bid 50. Where to bid 4 no half. At 400 to bid 50. Now 50. Donnie, you need to be 50. Where to bid 400 to bid 5 to bid mom and 50. I have sold it at $400. Red Ridge Juniors, and we're going to take lot number 70. Lot number 70. Matika Farms heifer, you bet. All right, next choice up. Give 500. I'd bid to get $500 on it. Where to bid 5? To bid to 5. 350 at 354. I'd bid to get $400 on it. Where to bid to 3? Never bid mom and 4. To bid to get 4. To bid mom and 4. To bid to 4 and a half. I'd bid to bid 400. To bid to get half. To bid 50. Where to bid to bid 400. To bid to get half. Bid half. Where to bid to bid 455 at 5 bid half. I'd bid to bid 500. Need half. Where to bid to bid 500. To bid to go 50. Where to bid to bid 500. To bid to mom and half. To bid to mom and 50. I sold it $500. Toa takes lot number 36. For Reese, thank you. Oh, the good essence there for me and L, you betcha. Yeah. Would you give me 500 go? Add $500 on it. Where to get 5? How about 3? Add 300 and a half. 4. Add 3 and a half. To go $400 on it. Where to bid 300 and bomb and 4 to get $400 on it. Where to bid 3 and a half. 400. I'd bid $400 on a bid. Now a half. 450. Add 400 to get 5. To go 50. Where to bid 400 to get 5. To go 50. Now 5. Add 5. Where to bid 4 and a half. To go $500 on it. Where to bid 450. Bid 5. I sold it Donnie's way at 450. 41 is the heifer. Say again, please. Grace Churchill. Okay, that's 41. That's the Brandel Cattle Company heifer, and they're going to take another one as well. 50, 5-0. 50's already gone. Okay. $54. That would be Nicole Churchill. Bo, I'm sorry. Yep. And that is the Fraser. Jeff Fraser's a good half. Would you give 500 go? Add $500 on it. Where did we get 5? Where did we get 5? 3, 50. How did we get 15 on 15 on 4? Where did we get 4? 3 and 4. How did we get 300? Did we get $400? 5. How did we get 4 on 5? Where did we get 400? Did we get $500 on it? 4.5 and 5. Where did we get 415 on 5? But 5 but 5. Where did we get $500 on it? Where did we get 450? Give 500. Where 500? I have sold it. 450. 64 will be the heifer taken, and Dursta Farms heifer, and that is going to Kinley Carter. Good deal. Thank you. Would you give 400? 3, 3.5, 4, now half. How did we bid 400? Did we get half? Did we bid 50? Where did we bid 400? Did we get half? Did we bid half? Where did we bid 400? Did we get half? Did we bid bomb at 50? Where did we bid 400? Half? How did we bid 400? Did we get quarter? Where did we bid 400? Did we bid bomb at quarter? Where now half? How did we get 50? Now 50? Where 75? Where did we bid 450? 75, 5. At 5 now quarter. At 5 bid me quarter. Where did we get 5? We want to go quarter. Where did we bid $500 on a quarter? You got quarter. Now half. At 5, 25, 50 now 50. Where did we bid 25? Did we get 50? Sold it Donnie's way at 5 1/4. 39 is the heifer. The other pyro heifer, and that goes to Anna Nemas. Thank you very much. 350 at 350. How did we get 4? 3.5, 400. Now half. How did we get 400? Did we get 5? Did we get 50? Where did we get 50? Now 5. At 5, 5. Where did we get 4.5? Did we get 5? You want to be 5? No half. At 550. Now 50. Then what did we get 50? Where did we get $500 on it? Been half. Did we go 50? Now 6. At 600, 600. Where did we get 5.5? $600 on it. Where did we get 550? 600, 600. At a half. $600 on it. Where did we get half? 600. Sold it 550. Compass Ranch 78. Yarrow Creek heifer, good deal. Give me 400 go and a half. How did we get 5? Not 5. Now half. At 550, not 50. Where did we get 500? Did we get 5? Did we get 50? Where did we get 500? Did we get 5? Did we get 50? Where did we get 500? Need quarter. Where did we get 25? Brody's the winner at 500. Callan and Hiller take 52. That's a cinder heifer, you betcha. And 500. Logan Stiggins takes 40. The Howe heifer, good choice. All right, we'll move right along. Give 500 go. I'd be bid $500 on it. Where did we get 3, 3.5? I'd be bid 300. Did we get 15? Not 4. Where did we bid 400? Did we bomb at 75? Not 4. I'd be bid 4. Did we bomb at $400 on it? And a quarter. Where did we bid 25? 50, 75, 5. I'd be bid 5, bid 5, bid 5. Where did we get 4.5? 5 and a quarter. I'd be bid 500. Did we bomb at 25? Did we bomb at a quarter? Did we get 25? Did we bid 5 and a 5 and a quarter? I sold it $500. 67 to Tehran. Keeley. The Corona Creek heifer. Thanks, Terry. Anybody else at 500? Give me 300, 3.5, 4. I would give half. 450. I would give 15, not 50. Where did we get 400? Did we get half? Did we get bomb at 50? Where did we get 25? Did we get bomb at 400? Did we bomb at a quarter? Sold it $400. Mr. Fraser. Lot number 76. Rafter SJ Ranch. Good eye, Jeffy. For Jack, you bet. Tell me where on these. I'd be to get $500 on it. Where to be to bid five, bid three, three and a half. I'd be to bid 300 to bid to get $50 on it. Where to be to get 300, three and a half. I'd be to get $300 on it, bid 50, now 50. Where to be to bid 300 to bid to get 50. Where to be to bid 300 to bid to get 25 to bid bomb at 50. Sold it, 300. Sold it. That's okay. 84 to Ken Ray Jr. Max Burris. Good deal, thank you. Yeah, Ken Ray Heifer, you betcha. I'd give 300 go. 50, 300 to get half, to get 50, where to be to bid 300, need half. I'd be to get 300 to get half, to get 50, where to be to bid 300 to be mom and 50, where to be to get 300 to get half, to get 50, where to be to bid 300 half. Brody wins at 300.
I'm just trying to find the number. Circle G.
Be the Circle G heifer.
Yep.
85. And that's for
Callan and Hiller.
Callan and Hiller. Okay, what do you got, D.O.? Nah? Give him 500. I got three, now half. 350. I'd be to get 300, to be to get half, to be to get 50, where to be to get 300, to be to get half, to be 50, now 4. At 4 and bid half. 400 to be to get half, where 5, where to be to bid $500 on it, half. At 550, now 50, where to be to bid 5, bid half. Mr. Adams at $500. $46 for Haley. Casey, you betcha. What do you get? $500 on it. Where do we get 5? What do you get 5? What do you get 5? 300. I'd be to bid 300. 250. I'd be to bid 200. I'd be to get 5. 3. I'd be to bid 2.5. I'd be to go $300 on it. Where do we bid 250? Now 3. I'd be to bid $300 on it. Where do we bid 2.5? I'd be to go $300 on it. Where do we bid 250? 300. Where I sold it 250. Heifer number 37. The Marmac heifer, good job. Okay. 43 is also going to go, and it's going to the Wilbar heifer, Lexi Mathen. Thank you. 350. To be to get 300, to be to get 5, to be to get 50, where to be to get 300, to be to get 5, to be to get 50, where to be to get 3, 3.5. To be to get 5, to get 5, to get 5, where to be to get 300, need half, to be to go 50. Sold it $300. 68. J Lazier Ranch. KC, you betcha. No. K-Cow, you betcha. Give 300 go. I had $300 on it. Where to be to bid 300 to be bomb and tree to be $300 on it. Where about half? At 300, now 50, now 50. Where to be to bid 300 to be to get half? To be to go 50. Where to be to bid 300, 3.5. I to be to bid 50. Now sold it. $300 on them. Cinder. Bryn takes 48. The Blair's good heifer, you betcha. You betcha there's an awful lot of good heifers out there to be picked from. Who got 300? Anybody up at 300? Yes? 300. Add $300 on it. Where to be to be tree to be bomb and 300 to be get 3. Where give me 200 go. $200 on it. Where to be 200 to be bomb and 2 to be $200 on it. Where to be 2 to be bomb and $200 on it. Where to be get 2. $200 on it. Where to be get 2 to be bomb and 2. Give me $100. Let's go. 100 where? Have we got everybody filled up? If there are no juniors. Absolutely. Heifers at this level can yield you $1,000. Has everybody got a heifer that wants to buy a heifer? That'd be a real good question. On account of because if it's over, we'll call a close to it. But if you haven't got a heifer spoken for to show yet, 200. Yep. We got 200, 2.5, 250. At 250, sold it right here. Brody at $200. 4. Thank you. Boy, I'll say.